This Monday, 9 p.m. Nigerian time, Chelsea will be taking on West Ham in a London derby, in what some people choose to call a GP derby. What is GP? Graham Potter derby. Obviously, if you don't know Graham Potter, I think that's a very, very stupid question to ask. But if you don't know Graham Potter, he was the former coach at Chelsea. Since they have been sacked, he coached Chelsea from 2022 to 2023. Since he have been sacked from Chelsea in 2023, West Ham was the first job he has taken since then, and he's returning to Stamford Bridge. And a lot of people is predicting that he's going to win. We have had players and coaches that we are former Chelsea coaches or players come to us, come and play against us, and dunk on us. It has happened quite a few times. But this Sunday, this Monday, Chelsea fan. No, this is the fucked up part. For a Chelsea fan, this is hard. It's either we have a very, very good week. You get me? Chelsea opens a very, very good week for us, or Chelsea have the opportunity to spoil the week for us, because playing West Ham on a Monday, which is a new week, that must be very, very hard. And for Chelsea, one thing that is on our side is that we have rested for 1 week. So obviously, I know 1 year story. You get me? And obviously, luckily the press conference was dropped before doing this video, so we'll be getting into some of the things Enzo Maresca talked as well, and I'll give you my predicted 11, and I'll give you my thoughts, the head-to-head and stuff, and all the things you need to know about this match. But before then, welcome back to the channel. This is Papi Knows Football. Make sure you like the video. Very, very important. Like the video, and at the end of the video, you like what I'm doing here. See, as you can see, the channel is growing rapidly, and I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the season. Crazy how I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and look at where we are now. We want to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the season. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. Now let's get into the video. Chelsea fans might be having a meltdown or a very happy week on Monday. All depends on decision on Enzo Maresca. This match, in the last 5 matches, West Ham has only managed to win Chelsea once, and that was under Pochettino. The match where Chukwuemeka got his injury and where they had a red card, and that was under David Moyes, and where they had a red card and couldn't even win them. But the remaining 4, Chelsea has the upper hand. We have win 3 and we have and drew 1. And we played them in the beginning of the season, which they have most of their squad available, and guess what? We trashed them 3-0. Nicholas Jackson was really, really firing then. He scored a brace. I think Kopama scored one as well. Can't remember who scored. The highlight of, I think it's Kopama, but the highlight of that game against West Ham was Nicholas Jackson scoring a brace. And recently, he hasn't found his firing boot. He has been misfiring. Missed the hell of chances against Manchester City, and I've been going in at him. But one thing, I'm expecting him to start, because we don't really have anyone to start in this match. Obviously, in Graham Potter, since taking over West Ham, he has only won 1 match, and I think he has played 4, win 1, lost 2, and draw 1. So see, bro, this is a walk-away match. And another thing is to say that this West Ham is depleted with injury. We have players like Somerville, Todibo, and what is his name, Antonio, who was out because of accident, and then Fukru. A lot of their key players are out. Gerard Bowen is a doubt. You get me? So this West Ham is very, very, very depleted. And for me, this is a match. This is not even a must win. This is a win. Like anything that is higher than a must, this is what we should be going into this match. Because come Monday by 11 p.m. Nigerian time or 10 p.m. UK time, a lot of meltdown will be going on the internet if Chelsea fail to beat West Ham. And when I mean beating, mean to beat them like thieves. We need to flog them. One, we are at home, and that's a very, very good home advantage. Our form at home hasn't really been good this season, but I think that will go a very, very long way for us. You get me? But now let's get into the Enzo Maresca's press conference. He talked about a lot of things. Robert Sanchez was the key thing that was talked about in his press conference, and his substitution and the transfer window affecting his substitution during the matches. These are all one of the few things we're touching in his press. I think he said about a lot of things, but I picked up a few that I think that might concern me and you that that the uttermost importance. I think he highlighted of wanting a striker, but we won't talk about. I don't think we'll talk about that as well. But first of all, Enzo Maresca was asked about Robert Sanchez. So he talked about it was asked about Sanchez taking Sanchez out of the spotlight. His response was, sometimes it can happen, not only in Robert Sanchez's case, but it happens this season with Alisson. No, I was reading about Donnarumma, about Luis Enrique left him out. Sometimes it can be a solution, but it does not mean it's Robert's case. First of all, Alisson was not left out. Alisson was out because of injury. Now, I don't know why this man is hell-bent on defending Robert Sanchez, and it doesn't make sense to me. And I said something in my preview which I'm going to stand. If Maresca starts Robert Sanchez in this game, now I swear to God, I will know he's not serious. I will just know he's not serious. Or now it's kind of true, because I made a video. Chelsea is being run by clowns. I made a video talking about how Chelsea is run. That was a little bit of rant. Make sure you go check it out. But then it now shows that the whole politics in the club. But I don't see Robert Sanchez starting. I dare him. I double dare Maresca to start Robert Sanchez. I double dare him. And now he was asked a question which was very, very important for the fans and for everyone to know. He was asked whether Robert Sanchez will start in goal. Enzo Maresca's reply was, not yet decided. We have 2 or 3 days. Any decision I make, I feel good. But Flip has done well. Flip or Robert, we will see. But any decision will be okay. Now, I don't know that, or Flip Jorgensen start for Chelsea on Monday. Now, Flip Jorgensen start for Chelsea on Monday. If we start Robert Sanchez and win that game, I will still dig on you for starting him, because you are an enabler and you are enabling rubbish. You are telling Robert Sanchez that no matter how rubbish he performs, he's going to start. You are telling everybody in the team is that it doesn't matter how good you play rubbish, as long as you are my guy, you are going to start. Because Robert Sanchez, like it looks like he's your guy, the way you are making it look like, or maybe he's the board's guy, and because you are a head coach and you don't really have much of a say, But see, Jorgensen should start for Chelsea. I don't want to hear any no this and that, no whatsoever, no there but, no all. I want Jorgensen to start. No excuses, none of this your rubbish replies you are giving us. See, we are not having in this period. I'm telling you, we are not having in this period. You get me? See, Chelsea fans will cook you. See, I'm backing Maresca 100%, but trust me, I will cook him. I will cook him. Robert Sanchez will be sat on bench, even if he's your guy, for at least 5 matches. Give Flip Jorgensen a run of games, and then we'll talk, and then we'll decide who is a better goalkeeper. And I think he was equally asked on Robert Sanchez, because a lot of questions was really asked on Robert Sanchez. He was asked on fans giving Robert Sanchez sticks, which that fraud deserves. He said, we need the fans, we need them, the players, we need them understanding. For sometimes they cannot be happy with the player or the manager, but for sure we need their support. They have to trust our direction. If I see something I don't like, I'm the first not to accept that. Now you are a fucking liar. You're a flipping liar, Maresca. If you see something you don't like, you are the first to address it. Everybody, opposition fan, I don't want to rant. This is a preview. Everybody, the opposition fans, knows that what is his name, Robert Fraud Sanchez, is a fraud and he's not good enough. Opposition fan knows he's not good enough. Like, you have to know how trash your player can be. That opposition fans is asking you, don't you guys have a better goalkeeper? Won't you guys sign a goalkeeper? I have my fans telling me, oh, don't you guys have a goalkeeper? They are complaining of Onana, but I will take Onana over this fraud. I will take Onana. Onana is a way better goalkeeper. Onana and Sanchez is not even on same level. Sanchez is a fraud, and I don't know how to say it. If it is the head goalkeeping coach that is enabling this rubbish, he has to stop. If it is Maresca that is enabling this rubbish, he has to stop. You get me? And see, let me tell you, we are backing you guys. Trust me, Chelsea fans are backing you guys 100%. But you see what we won't take is, we are not complaining. We know Sanchez has the bozo gene. Like, he does it every time. But when he start getting our way of to our joy, like start costing us points, that's when you see Chelsea fans ranting, and that's where you see us flaming. See, we don't care what the fuck you say. You can say anything you want to say, as long as you win match. I don't fucking care. You get me? I think he was asked he was asked on January transfer window affecting the squad. He said 100% for me, yes, but not only us, all the teams, they are human beings, even if they are professional and focused. But if they are talking to other clubs, then the focus is probably not 100%. Losing Wesley Fofana, who has been a key player, has been a big moment. The good thing is that we still play a good game and a good performance with big chances. The difference for me is inside the box. The difference is inside the box. Now, this is Maresca sending a message to Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart, those two fraudsters, those two business directors, to get him a striker. Do some business. That is one thing you guys are at least good at. Do business. Get him a proper striker. And I'm hearing links of Ivan Ferguson. Ivan who? Ivan who? Ivan who? You guys are funny. From Martin Stell to Ivan Ferguson, the downgrade is crazy, bro. Ivan Ferguson. Is Ivan Ferguson coming to be a backup to an Osimhen or an Isak? Ivan Ferguson is coming in. Ivan Ferguson is coming in to back up Jackson. They will go fraud for fraud. One is injury prone. One misses a hell of chances. You guys are getting on my head. And now he was asked Enzo Maresca on using the players from the bench. He said, we won more games where I change players in the last 5 minutes. When you don't win, you don't make changes. You're asking why we don't make changes. It's probably a good thing that on Monday everything finishes. And that's very, very good. Transfer window ends. We are definitely not signing a player. And there are talks of Chelsea blocking Disasi. Are you guys smart? I think we'll discuss about the whole transfer links in a whole different video, so this video don't get very, very long. Now, when he was asked about the drop-off, Enzo Maresca said on the bad run at Leicester City this point last year, is it helping him now? He said, and he replied, it happened exactly the same. In the moment, the good thing is we are dominating all games, which is true. The big difference is inside the box. More or less, it's happening the same. All the games we have chances to score. The big difference is this moment. I know we are struggling with results in the last 6, 7, 8, and the performance is there. Yes, the performance is there. The difference is inside the box. We have highlighted it again for those business directors to get him a striker. But guess what? They will probably do it. They're getting a striker in the summer. Let me check if there's another thing I got here. Yeah, I think I have a few. He was asked about Gil, and he said, Gil is improving a lot, to be honest. Day after day, he is more ready for that sort of game. Sometimes the decision is because I see something. Sometimes I see something. Sometimes good, sometimes not. That's it's not English is not his first distance, so equally they confuse me. But yeah, what he's saying is it's just a whole lot of bollocks, rubbish. Throw him in the game. We have seen a 8-year-old player performing. He was performing at Barcelona. Throw him into the game. Stop this your rubbish excuses. And now on injury news, he said that they are exactly as the same as the last one. Rome out, Wesley out, Babadoshi out. The rest is okay. So that's like the whole update. Now let's get straight into the starting 11, and I'll give you my scoreline prediction. You get me? So on the screen here is my starting 11, and as you can see, there's few changes from the last match. Like this is my predicted 11, this is my preferred 11. More of my preferred 11 more than a predicted 11. Now on the goalpost, you all know my love for this man, Flip Jorgensen. Every time I've seen him, he has looked good. Majority of time, obviously he has errors, but like I don't think he has errors leading to goals. It's just that maybe our defense failed him or something. But he has considered quite some goals. You get me? And he has done some quite mistakes. But generally, overall, he looked good. Plays from the back, quality goalkeeper. I think he's very, very good. And Enzo Maresca should be starting. I don't need no excuses. I don't need no stupid excuses. You get me? Now on the right wing, we have Rich James. Since he came back, solid. Like this, you just know his quality, man. you know the player Rich James can be. Rich James on his day, top 5 best right back in the world, bro. Top 5. See, I love Rich James. Like, he's one of my favorite Chelsea players right now. Not of all time. I think all time he's up there. One of my favorite Chelsea player. I think all time. Who is your all-time favorite Chelsea player? Just let me know in the comment section. I think mine is I think it's between Eden Hazard or Didier Drogba. Between these two, I love them so much. And then, you know, James can come along. My 2 center back is Tosin and Chalobah. Tosin obviously played against what's the name? Against West Ham when we played him when we played them in the first leg at the London Stadium. He was very, very solid. Chalobah, he looked very, very good. Like, bro, sit Colwill on the bench. Sit that nigga on the bench. Sit him on the bench. You should learn from the bench. You get me? And the left back, best left back in the world in the league right now. Marc Cucurella, European champion. Marc Cucurella, I think it starts for me. Like, it's no debate right now. But my problem is that on that wing, there is no backup for him because Renato Vega has run to Juventus to play there. So who are we going to bring in? We see Kobe coming, what's his name? Chilwell coming back because obviously he's not leaving. I think he might be integrated. He should be integrated back in the squad. You get me? And my 2 pivots. Honestly, I would have loved to make changes of this Caicedo and Enzo, but I think for a full week they have had rest. I think it's enough for them to go. Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez for me starts. If Romelu I would have slotted Romelu there, but Caicedo and Enzo, I would have equally started Caicedo and Drewsby Hall or something like that. You get me? Because when he played alongside Caicedo in the against Wolves, he looked very, very solid. So I think Enzo and Caicedo, I think that's good. Right wing, I'm going for something different, something I don't see Enzo Maresca doing, and that is put slotting Kopama there. We have seen him in the number 10 position. He has been marked out in game, and the place he had his best season at Chelsea, which was last season, was in the right wing, and I would love to see him there. You get me? But I think chances of that happening because Enzo Maresca is a stubborn he-goat. He's not going to change his ways, you know, all these Pep Guardiola boys. I don't understand him. Now, on number 10 position, I'll put the Jinky, a player that I think that have the flavor. You know, him and Kopama can be interchanging. You get me? Joao Felix, he hasn't had a lot of chances, and there are talks of him leaving to Aston Villa. I don't know how solid that is. He's probably not going to start. See, this front line, it's not realistic. Joao Felix won't start there. I don't see it happening. And the left hand side, Sancho, who I think should improve his goal scoring ability. I think Sancho should improve his goal scoring ability. He creates good chances, dribbles and all that, but when it comes to goal scoring ability, he's not quite there. You get me? Then Nico Jackson is knocking at the gate. Please calm down. Cambia, Nico Jackson as the number 9 obviously has been misfiring. You get me? He has been misfiring, but do we really have a choice now? There's no backup, and I think that is getting into his head a little bit. That, you know, you can't bench me no matter how I perform and stuff like that. That is getting it into his head a little bit. So he starts there for me. In as much as he doesn't score, but the off the ball work, the pressing, I think that's one thing I would really, really give to him. His link up play is really, really good, but when it comes to clinical, Captain Zero. So yeah, this is my starting 11. Now I have to get someone on the gate. Now let me give you my scoreline prediction. See, 3-0 win as the first match. 3-0 win West Ham. I don't want Maresca to dunk on us, which is very, very possible. But West Ham is depleted at the moment. You get me? See, I'm expecting. See, this is a match we should be winning. This is a match we should be winning. This should be a turning point for us. I don't want to come back here on Monday and then I'm ranting because we lost that match, because it would be an absolute meltdown. So that's all for now. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you check out the transfer news. I think that might be out. I don't know the one that will be out first, but anyone you see, make sure you check out the transfer videos and check out other videos in the channel. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next one. You go be.